Hello everyone and welcome to Kiru's online lectures. I am Kira Jamtani and today's topic is surface area and volume part 1. So in this chapter we are going to discuss introduction, then we'll study surface area of combining figures and then volume of combination of solids, then conversion of solid from one shape to another, then frustum of cone. In part 1, we are going to study introduction and surface area of the combination of solids. Volume of the combination of solids we'll study in part 2. Conversion of solid from one shape to another shape in part 3 and frustum of cone in part 4. So coming on to the introduction part, cuboid is basically a solid figure whose all three sides are of different dimensions. So in cuboid we have length, breadth, height. When we have to find its total surface area, um, its formula is 2lb plus bh plus lh. When we have to find its lateral surface area, or we can say area of four walls, its formula becomes 2L plus B into H. And when we have to calculate volume, it is L into B into H. Cube is a solid figure in which all sides are of the same measurements, and that side is indicated by A. So its total surface area is given by 6A square. Lateral surface area or the area of four walls is given by 4A square. Volume is given by A cube. Coming on to next figures, that is cylinder. So this is a cylinder whose radius is r, height is h. So its curved surface area is 2 pi rh. Its total surface area is 2 pi r plus h, and its volume is equals to pi r square h. Then cone is a solid sphere like this whose radius is r. This is the height h, and this part is L, which is slant height, and slant height is calculated by formula, that is under root r square plus h square. Now its curved surface area is pi rl. Total surface area is pi rl plus r, and its volume is given by 1 by 3 pi r square h. Next, solid figures are sphere. So sphere is like this, whose radius is r. So its curved surface area, or we can say total surface area, it is same, which is 4 pi r square, and its volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Hemisphere is the half of the sphere whose radius is r. So its curved surface area is 2 pi r square. Total surface area in which the space area is add up, so it becomes 3 pi r square, and volume is equals to 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now coming on to our topic, that is surface area of the combination of solids. Now let's suppose I am provided with the combination of solids like this is, as I know, it is cylinder which is surmounted by cone. So if I have to calculate its surface area, so its surface area will be surface area of cone plus surface area of cylinder. Similarly, I have this cylinder which is surmounted by hemisphere. Over here we'll write surface area of hemisphere plus surface area of cylinder, which is 2 pi rh. Similarly, we have cone which is surmounted by hemisphere. So here we'll do pi rl plus 2 pi r square, the area of cone plus area of hemisphere. So this is all about the concept of surface area of combination of solids. Now moving on to the question part. So the first question is, Rashid got a playing top which is shaped like cone surmounted by hemisphere. Entire top is 5 centimeter in height and diameter of the top is 3.5 centimeter. We have to calculate area of the top. So like this, it is a top which is like cone surmounted by hemisphere. The total height of the top is given, which is 5, and diameter is 3.5. So obviously radius will be 3.5 by 2. So radius of hemisphere is the height of hemisphere. So this will be 1.75. So 5 minus 1.75, the height of cone will be 3.25. Now since we have to find area of the top, so for area of the top, we'll write area of cone plus area of hemisphere. Area of cone is pi r L. Hemisphere area is 2 pi r square. Now since we are not provided with L over here, so here we'll calculate L. L is r square plus h square, which is 1.75 square plus 3.25 square. And when we'll calculate it, it will come out to be 3.7 centimeter approximate. Now calculating, applying values over here, substituting all the values over here, we'll get pi is 22 by 7, r is 3.5 by 2, L is 3.7. Similarly over here, 2 into 22 by 7, r is 3.5 by 2 square. So for making our calculations easy, we'll take common. So common we'll take over here is 22 by 7 into 3.5 by 2. So here we are left with 3.7 plus here we are only left with 3.5. So this 2 and 2 11 cancel, 7 into 0.5 cancel. Thus it will be 5.5 into 7 5 12. It will be 7.2, which is equal to 39.6 centimeter square. This is how we have to calculate the surface area of combined figures. Now the next question is two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter cube. Now we are provided with two cubes. So let's suppose these are two cubes whose volume is 64 centimeter cube. Now when these cubes are joined together, obviously they'll be forming a cuboid. So this cuboid will get, so volume is 64, which is a cube, thus the value of a will be 4. So if we look over here, length becomes 4 plus 4, which is 8, but breadth is 4 and height is 4 only. So the surface area of cuboid, it will be 2 LB plus BH plus LH, which is 2 into LB, that is 8 into 4 32, plus B into H 4 into 4 16, again LH 4 into 4 16. On solving it, we'll get 160 centimeter square. So this is how we are able to solve the questions of surface area of combination of solids. Coming on to next question, over here we are provided with vessel in the form of hollow sphere mounted by hollow cylinder. The diameter of hemisphere is 14 centimeter. Now this is a vessel which is a cylinder. It is mounted by hemisphere. Now it is mounted by a hemisphere. So we are provided a diameter of hemisphere is 14. That means radius is 7. So this height will also be 7. Total height is 13. So obviously now this height will be 6. This radius is again 7. So we have to find inner surface area of the vessel. Inner surface area is area of cylinder plus area of hemisphere. So cylinder area is 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. Since r is same, so we'll take 2 pi r common. So here we'll get h plus r. 2 into 22 by 7, r is 7. H plus r, it will be 6 plus 7, which is 13. This 7 and 7 got cancelled out. Thus, we'll get 44 into 13, which is equals to 572 centimeter square. Since over here we are calculating area, therefore the unit will be centimeter square only. Question is, a toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5. This is cone whose radius is 3.5, mounted on a hemisphere. This is hemisphere. So height of hemisphere will be 3.5. Total height of the toy is 15.5. This is total height. So the height of cone, it will be 12. Now we have to calculate total surface area of the toy. So total surface area of the toy, when we have to calculate, we'll do area of cone plus area of hemisphere. Now when we have to calculate area of cone, we have to find L, which is r square plus h square. So it will be 3.5 square plus 12 square. Thus we'll get 156.25, which is 12.5. Now since we have to first calculate curved surface area of cone, which is pi rl, it will be 22 by 7 into r is 3.5 into L is 12.5. So on calculation we'll get 275 by 2 centimeter square. Then we have to calculate curved surface area of hemisphere, which is 2 pi r square. So it will be 2 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 ka square. This is equals to 77 centimeter square. So now we calculate it separately. So total surface area will be 77 plus 275 by 2, which is equals to 214.5 centimeter square. Next question, cubical block of side, cubical block of side 7 centimeter is surmounted by a hemisphere. What is greatest diameter the hemisphere can have and surface area of the solid. Now this is a cubical box. So this cubical box is surmounted by a hemisphere. So this is a hemisphere over here. Now the side of the hemisphere is 7. Obviously diameter of the hemisphere will be 7 only. Now they are saying us to calculate surface area of the solid. So when we have to calculate surface area of solid, so over here it will be surface area of cube plus curved surface area of hemisphere. But since this part is coming 2 times, so we'll subtract area of base of hemisphere. Surface area of cube is 6a square plus hemisphere की surface area 2 pi r square minus base surface area pi r square. So thus we'll substitute the values over here. 6 into 7 square is 49. 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 by 2 square minus 22 by 7 into 7 by 2 square. So now on solving this part, we'll get this since over here these both full will solve it. So we'll get 332.5 centimeter square. So this is how in today's video we studied surface area of combination of solids, in which we also solve various types of questions. Hope you guys are finding videos helpful. So do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.